a friend. It is easier to plan a reformation of society than to build a good home or bring laughter to the eyes of the sorrowful. Therefore it seems to me that the truth-seeker should first put in order that which is nearest to himself. He discovers the wisdom and folly of his beliefs immediately if he attempts to live these beliefs. If, however, he shall ignore his own life and seek larger fields of endeavor, he may live for many years addicted to false doctrines without the truth being evident to him. Nor should he ever expect others to love and respect him if he does not love and respect them. Two wrongs will never make a right, and it is against the greater good when we permit dissension to continue among ourselves. I firmly believe that religious experience is good and necessary, but I shall tell no man what faith to follow. We all need the consolation of the Spirit, which comes to those who humbly acknowledge their indebtedness to a sovereign power. The form of the faith is less important than its reality, but through forms men seek the formless, which is the source of all. Likewise, therefore, it is good to pray, not for the things that we want, but for that depth of understanding which we need. Let us therefore pray that we shall live without offense, that we shall serve the good, that in all things we shall be kind, and that in the end we shall know our God. I believe that those who keep the law will be kept by the law. In the fullness of time, the human soul, vestured in righteousness and abundant in grace, shall return to the eternal being from which it came, and it shall abide in everlastingness, and shall know the peace that surpasseth understanding. I do not believe that souls can be lost, that an ultimate evil can obscure the works of good, or that the nature of being is anywhere within itself a source or cause of pain or terror. It also seems to me that the world in which we live, with all its creatures and parts, is a growing and unfolding being, and that in the fullness of time the grace within man shall so shine from him that he can build a beautiful society in which he can live peacefully, happily, and harmoniously. In those days there will be good government, freedom from crime and want, and mankind will collectively be aware of its own purpose and will gloriously and gladly serve that purpose. Until such a time, I shall do what I can, according to the means which I possess, to make this possible, with no expectations of immediate reward. I believe that it is the duty and privilege of those in such special professions as are immediately concerned with the essential growth of man to be honest, sincere, and honorable. I believe that they cannot, without the gravest injury to themselves and others, allow selfishness or self-interest to influence them. It seems to me that we should be specially mindful in the educating of lawyers, doctors, statesmen, theologians, philosophers, and psychologists, doing all in our power to help them to understand the natural divinity and dignity of human life. For as these exercise a wide influence upon the popular mind, they should realize that it is in their power to minister to the inner needs as well as to the outer necessities of those who depend upon them. I believe that greatness of knowledge and wisdom lead to faith, and that without faith, knowledge is a madness and an affliction to the soul. I believe that if I follow in the path of wisdom, as revealed to me by the teachers of the race, by the inward instincts and intuitions of my consciousness, supported by the observations and experiences of living, I may live in a manner acceptable to truth. If I so live, I will earn and merit the right to a larger knowledge and understanding, but I am not entitled to more than is sustained by my conduct. Furthermore, if I devote myself to works of friendliness, refraining insofar as I am able from destructive actions and thoughts, I may face the future with serenity of spirit. I shall live without fear and die without fear, for I shall have justified my faith. Believing in a universe of truth and beauty, I shall meet each day without question or doubt. I shall remember the past without regret or remorse, and I shall look to the future for the fulfillment of all good things. Beyond this I do not know, and I cannot do. But I have faith that when it is necessary, I shall know and I can do. I ask no more, and I accept no less.